Okay, we're here in Shinnston yet again. There was about 7 houses along here. And here is a fence post from about 100 years ago. And right in front of it is a privy. It's very large, but I could actually feel some crunchy stuff down there. So I'm going to dig it and see what's in here. Okay, we're about 14 or 15 inches deep, and I just pulled out a bi-mold beer. So that is 1905 to 1914, somewhere close to that age, so that's good. I feel another bottle down there. Now we're 2.5 feet deep, and I just found a doorknob. Pretty sparse privy right here. I just found what appears to be a hutch. I haven't looked at it yet, so how about now let's have a look at it. Okay, it's embossed. From Fairmont, West Virginia. Too bad it's not from Shinnston. Okay, it's Marion Bottling Works, Fairmont, West Virginia. It looks to be in mint condition, and I'm happy because the holes in Shinnston are so sparse. This is the only good thing I've ever found in 20 years of digging here. Okay, it looks like a beer is making an appearance. It's just embossed like that, but it is blown in a mold. And since it was right next to a hutch, it's got to be about a 1905 or 6. Okay, I found another one of these beers, but the top's broken off. But I think it's only a $4 or $5 bottle anyway. But I think this is a coffin flask or a shoe fly, one or the other. But I have 2 bottles showing up. I think they're both just beers, but let's have a look. Whoa, that's actually machine made. I'm surprised. Must be about a 1913 or 12. Oh, we got another. That's broken. But this one. Oh, it's broken off too. But it's also machine made, I think. Surprising. Interesting. The bottom has embossing on it only. I can't tell what it says. Well, I cleaned it off a little bit, so see if you can figure out what that says. Okay, it looks like another hutch is coming out, but why so high up? I mean, I was finding machine-made beers another foot deeper than this. How does that make sense? Well, it looks like it's intact. Same thing. Marion Bottling Works, Fairmont, West Virginia. But it's in mint condition. So that's a pretty good score. 2 hutches in one day. That's pretty good. Maybe I can find even more. Actually, I wish this hole was newer because the Pepsis are so valuable and they're 1915 and 25. We're getting a bunch of broken shards out. But here we have an intact bottle. Well, I spoke too soon. Well, it went almost 5 feet deep. Pretty sparse, but I still have a lot of walls to tear down. And I'll undoubtedly find a few more bottles at least. This is undoubtedly a duplex. And this is a hole that's about 7 feet long. So they split it down the middle. There's a pipe right here. I don't know why that would be there, but undoubtedly it sent the sewage down the hill. So common in West Virginia. But as you can see, it goes 2.5 feet under this ledge. I still haven't hit the wall either. That's weird because this one side is 2 feet deeper than this side is. And I just found a flask. Is there any chance it could be embossed on the other side? No, of course not. But that's an old looking top. That looks like it might be 1890s. It seems all the bottles are on this one side of the Privy. Could have been two different Privies that were just 2 inches apart somehow. How else do you explain the fact that that was deeper on that side than this side? Well, we have another beer. It's intact and it's embossed with the same symbol. I know some of you know what this means, but I don't remember. Oh, here it is. It just says FB Company, Fairmont, West Virginia. Probably only a $5 bottle. And here is graniteware cup, I guess. Okay, we've got several bottles. We've got something different than a beer and different than a soda. It's a very big medicine, I think. It's a whiskey flask actually, but it doesn't have any embossing in the slug plate. There's a number of West Virginia flasks that have this style slug plate, but they actually have embossing in them. So this is a jip, I guess. But we have another beer. Okay, it's something different. Oh, it's just a Hoster from Columbus, Ohio. Maybe the most common beer in the whole world. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, no. Another Hutch top. And right next to it, another beer. Well, broken. That's okay, as long as the Hutch is not broken. And you can see the embossing right there. Okay, it's a different one this time. It is Clarksburg Bottling Works, Clarksburg, West Virginia. And it's a nice heavy one. And it is in mint condition. Still has the stopper in it. So that's great. 3 mint Hutches in 1 sparse hole. Okay, we got 3 bottles showing up at the same time. Got another beer. It's broken. And we got another beer. And yet another beer just made an appearance. Okay, this one is another Hoster, but it has sharp embossing at least, and it's intact. So that's a good one, I guess. Well, $5 anyway. And another beer. Oh, it's broken. It's just another one of these common varieties. Okay, we got a clear bottle. Could it be a Hutch? No, it feels really long like a beer. No, it's a ketchup, but it's an unusual looking one, blown in a mold. So, even though ketchup bottles are rarely worth keeping, this one is. Alright, we got 3 more bottles. Another beer, it looks like. Yep, it's another Hoster, but at least it's intact. Okay, what else have we got? Is that a Hutch that just fell down? Ah, oh, darn it, it's just a beer. Another Hoster. Getting too many of those now. Okay, we got another beer. Too bad they were so much of a beer drinking family. Another Hoster. But I guess they did drink 3 sodas at least. Okay. Got a couple more showing up. And one of them might be a Hutch. It is. What's it gonna be? Different. It's faint, but it says Weston, West Virginia. I can't read the top line though. But yet another good Hutch. Weston is a small town, I think. Okay, I don't have my light with me, but there's another bottle way down in the corner. Hopefully it's a Hutch. It's something different. It's a baby bottle. It's a nursing bottle. And it has some fancy embossing. Royal Nurser. And it is in mint condition. Well, I guess not. It's got a radiating crack going all around. And almost in a circle, but at least it still displays good. And yes, I cut my finger pretty bad. Okay, we got 2 more. And one of them I think is a Hutch. This one. It's starting to look amber now. So it's a beer. Another Hoster. And this one. Weird, this one has a slug plate, but nothing in it. Well, this hole is at least 8 feet long. Unless it's 2 holes really close together. We got another beer 2 feet under. It's another slug-plated one with nothing in it. Well, there's my 4 Hutches, and here's a bunch of other bottles. So, I think I'm done. I think I've pretty much dug it all. So, time to take that trek to a quarter of a mile back to the car. Even though I'm sort of in the middle of nowhere, 3 cars arrived within 10 minutes of each other, and they are only 75 feet away. I had to hide and wait for them to leave. I guess I'm gonna have to leave these bottles behind because I can't even carry them all. I hope this bag doesn't rip on the long walk back, because it is a heavy sack of stuff. So until next week.